Me, I, me, my, mo, my, Let's talk about SadHappy. You know the one. So right now, we are experiencing missing cat. Chase the cat has been missing in action for a week, a little more. We have signs up in the streets and notices with all the vets and the shelters and all the things, you know. This morning, Maya strapped to my chest and the dog on the leash, and we went out calling Chase the cat's name and all of the streets. And I just come home and I see his ghost everywhere. Yeah, and that's so sad. But then this makes me so happy. Huh. So it's this weird feeling right now of feeling like such a hole where my cat is supposed to go. And that weirdness of like trying to keep the faith, but going through the swells of worst case and hope. But then getting to tune into this beautiful young one and watch her grow and do things and move about. It's, I guess for a guy who calls himself Gemini, it's probably really wise not to avoid the opportunity to experience polar extremes simultaneously, and that's what life has for me. Interestingly, this comet has been in my 6th of small animals after a 5th house solar eclipse in the place of children. Actually worried about her and just settled on, well, that eclipse on my Pluto, Mercury in the 5th, and a Mercury year is about the baby was born and my life is transformed. Right? My life has transformed so much. Yeah. Maya takes the thinker to a whole other level. Like, thinker has his chin on his fist. Maya will just put the fist and go more internal with it, see? Yes. Oh, Lillian, thank you so much for that note. Hoping a loving person is caring for Chase until he comes home. Thank you. Yeah, a wonderful thing actually in the Chase search has been meeting people in the neighborhoods who have a relationship with him. They're like, oh, that's Kitty. Or, oh, that's Smokey. Right? So getting to learn some of Chase's other names. Yeah, I mean, interestingly, Anna and I are both in 1st house annual profections, but we're both about to have birthdays. Actually, on Storytelling Hour on Wednesday will be my solar return, and I'll be speaking about an astrological approach for solar return practices. But so we're both also in 12th house months, 12th house of hidden things. And I was looking at our Davison chart today, and where we're in a 7th house year, but in a 12th house month, which would be the 6th of small animals. So I'm intrigued by these things, and so is Maya. And sometimes the astrology can help. Like sometimes the astrology can help us find a cat. Can help us say things about when, what. Sometimes the astrology can just help us get out of the tidal wave. Baby, you're saying so much about where Chase is, but I can't understand your words yet. Maybe I should record them and play them backwards. I know what that means. That means time to go. Because this baby wants to get back on her hands and maybe draw some cards. We just drew this one about Chase a few minutes ago. And I wonder if that is the sun rising or setting? So it doesn't mean west or east. I also don't know if maybe things got weird with the camera when I turned that around. Anyway, that's where I'm at. What's up with you? See you in space, friends.